are different. Your priorities are always the children and yourself. Self-love is the foundation of all love. Self first, and then the babies. Show them that respect. Show them what unconditional self-love looks like. Show them what healthy activity looks like through taking care of yourself and choosing yourself first versus what the TV say life should look like, or what a family should look like, or the conventional apple pie lifestyle. Choose the truth. Thank you, Lucy. Lead by example. Self-love first. You're teaching them to love themselves through loving yourself. First and foremost, set the example, beloved. It takes strength, it takes honor, it takes personal courage, self-respect to be that example, to be the truth for them, to be the truth of you for them. You truly are being our ground crew. Here's the thing about our ground crew. The majority of Earth humanity do not resonate with these particular frequencies. They don't. That's just the nature of the program. The majority of Earth humanity do not have the capacity, or does not have the capacity, to process this awareness, these energies. And this is not a matter of exclusivity. This is not a club. Only certain people, only star seeds and indigos could get in, and you got to be a light worker to do this. And that's not what this is. To be honest, a lot of our ground crew aren't necessarily awakened as of yet. They don't know who they are yet. There's plenty of light workers and indigos who have not awakened yet. Truly. This is something we're aware of. Being that you resonate, and you've taken that personal responsibility of going along with this path, or recognizing the guidance internally, you're responsible for holding that space. Holding that space and allowing that light to radiate from your own being, so those around you have an outlet, or they get a scent of that particular frequency. You allow them to sense or connect with that energy through you as an individual. Not 100% of the time. Sometimes they'll connect with some of the things that you say, or some of the things that you do, because they know you and they're paying attention. Sometimes it'll just be the energy that you radiate when you're around these individuals, providing them with the space to heal, to awaken, and to expand. In truth, it's easier. It's 1,000 times easier to hold that space and allow the frequency to speak for itself, versus you telling them or attempting to convince them of what this is and how things work. It's not what you're here to do. Silence speaks the loudest. Silence always speaks the loudest, beloved. When you're attempting to convince and talk people into it, and, well, if you do this, then, here's all the benefits of meditation, and, if you do, your blood pressure go down, and this, and that. We're not here to work on our salesmanship. Priceless blessings are not for sale. Usually with salesmanship, there is this program of a hidden agenda that we're resistant to. This is where resistance comes into play. You can be telling a person something that's extremely helpful, but because you're telling them and you're trying to give it to them, and no strings attached, and so, there's a resistance to it, so they push it farther away. Because there's this hint of salesmanship. Let it go. Holding this space as a member of our ground crew is extremely important, and the potency of the radiance of that frequency, or as far as the frequency of that space that you hold, it depends on how refined you develop your intention to serve, to love, to accept, to be, to not choose sides, to be a representative of the divine truth beyond opinion, beyond preference of what you like and what you don't like. Now, it's not necessarily that you don't speak, but there's nothing to sell. Of course, you are going to talk. Sometimes you're going to talk about what they want to talk about. We can talk about the game and this or whatever little political issue. I'm listening, and yeah, I feel you. I know what that is. But energetically, I'm holding that space of divine truth. I know what that is. I don't have to be in this space of alienating people. I know where you're coming from. I get it. But emotionally, energetically, there's a greater awareness that I maintain. I'm not going to sell that awareness. We can talk about it if you want to, or you inquire about it. We can talk a little teeny bit. I'm not going into, I'm Commander Ashtar and da-da-da-da-da. Nah, we kicking it. I'm chilling. We cool. I'll let the frequency radiate. I ain't got nothing to sell. I ain't here to prove nothing to you. Or, y'all better get ready. And relax, dog. What are you doing? Be cool. You can be in the world. It's not of the world. Not to separate yourself from people. Have the emotional maturity and sophistication to know where things fit. We ain't got to go there. We having it's regular folks in here having a conversation about this, or we at the party doing that, and they just want to look at hoes and what have you. It's cool. We here. I'm here in a body on earth. This is the nature of this particular experience. However, there's a deep awareness within me that knows what this is all about, and I'm holding that space and radiating the energy of awareness. Because I know what this is. I'm sophisticated enough to recognize and honor all levels of my being. I could sense when that particular conversation may be appropriate and receptive, or the people around me are receptive to that conversation. It's a dance, beloved. This is an integrated lifestyle. It's a dance. We ain't got to go out and, you know what I'm saying, do all this trying to wake people up through, this and extraterrestrial, stop. Just be cool. All of that stuff is taking place in its natural order. I don't have to do that. Awareness, joy, acceptance, love, kindness, empathy. We don't have to do that. You ain't got to make things weird. Just be cool. Awareness. You know how masters move. When the time is appropriate, you know when to activate. We're in a receptive space right now. Of course, if a person inquires and they're interested, or they ran across a little information and, yeah, man, I saw this, and you know what I mean? They were talking about this, and yeah, I might drop a nugget because you in there. And it's like, yeah, well, we can go there. But if this is something brand new to you, I'm not going to overwhelm you and go into this long, drawn-out rant about this, and that's why such and such, and this is why. No, we're not doing that. Gracefully, absolutely, Deb. Gentle awareness, self-acceptance, an integrated process where the individual has the confidence to know that each and every individual has a guidance system just as we do, and the informed or those who aren't informed will be informed in divine order. It's a part of their process. It's a part of their own awakening. And for me to insist on overloading people with information about, X, Y, Z, and all of my experiences it would be too much. Graceful, gentle, calm. Hold the intention. Radiate the light of self-acceptance, of openness. Be confident. Part of that confidence is accepting that everything is in divine order. It's not necessary for me to force the issue on any level. This is sophistication and intelligence at work, informed through experience, to be in the world, but not of the world. However, to know your space and place in the perfection of this now moment, where you are, who you're around, the nature of the conversation, going with the flow. We ain't got to spaz out. We ain't got to blow everybody bubble and get into some argument or debate about this, because this is exactly how it happens. You attempting to force the issue or sell your awareness of what you discovered. And, oh, no, it's such and such. The Ukraine ain't doing this. It's Nazis. And we, no, that's how the drama starts. Be a little more sophisticated than that. Take a step back. Everybody is going to be informed in due time. All will be informed in due time. You don't have to do all of that. You shouldn't even want to be doing all that. we don't, it's not necessary. Same thing with the history. Oh, well, no, because they blew the noses off and the pyramids and the Biru and da-da-da-da, because you don't know. It's like, relax. The time will come. Right now, it's about you. It ain't about them and history and who the original this and who was first and all that. No, right now, it's about you, accepting yourself. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Predicting and projecting all out into the future and thousands of years in the past and so on. You heal. Right now, all that's for the birds. Stop. You. This is what this is about. Acceptance. Recognizing that everyone is you. All of the cultures, all the ethnicities, all the star nations, all that stuff is you. Anything else is an illusion, all a part of the game, all a part of the story that you created. None of that belongs to you. All of it is you. There are no sides. Well, my heritage and my ancestors and my this, cut it out. It's all you. God, relax. Heal. Be quiet. Heal.